In a surprising turn of events, both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have been handed official suspensions from boxing following their controversial bout in Texas. The fight, held at AT&T Stadium, did not just stir up excitement and intrigue. It also raised a host of questions about fighter safety, ethics, and the legitimacy of celebrity boxing matches. The fight and its fallout. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation has a rule stating that each fighter must rest for 3 days for every round fought. Given that the fight lasted a full 8 rounds, both Paul and Tyson are now prohibited from competing for the next 24 days. This regulation is designed to ensure fighters have adequate recovery time, especially after what many are calling an underwhelming exhibition match. In the fight, Paul, the 27-year-old social media star-turned-boxer, secured a unanimous points victory over the 58-year-old Tyson. However, the bout was marred by criticism from fans and analysts alike, who felt that the fight did not deliver the excitement that was expected. Tyson struggled to land significant punches throughout the fight, raising questions about his readiness to compete at such a high level after decades away from the sport. Tyson's admission and Paul's strategy. After the match, Tyson made a surprising admission, stating, "I'm sorry I didn't knock him out." This comment sparked further debate about the nature of the fight and whether Tyson was genuinely trying his best. Paul, on the other hand, explained his strategy during the bout, admitting that he pulled his punches upon realizing that Tyson was weakening. "After I'd seen him tired, I didn't want to put too much hurt on him, but I wanted the fans to get a good experience," Paul said. He continued, "But there was a point where my aggression and violence went away when I wasn't getting hit." This revelation from Paul has fueled discussions about the ethics of pulling punches in a professional boxing match. While some argue that it was commendable for Paul to show restraint against an older opponent, others see it as undermining the integrity of the sport. Should a boxer intentionally hold back when they have the opportunity to secure a decisive victory? This question lingers in the minds of fans and pundits alike. Financial implications and viewership. Financially, the fight was a massive success. Reports indicate that Paul earned approximately $40 million from the event, with $32 million coming directly from the fight against Tyson. Meanwhile, Tyson is said to have pocketed around $20 million. Such figures highlight the lucrative nature of celebrity boxing, even when the fights themselves do not meet the traditional standards of competitive sports. According to MVP, the promotional company behind the event, an average of 60 million households tuned in to watch the main event live, with as many as 65 million viewers at one point. These numbers underscore the immense draw of both Paul and Tyson, indicating that despite the controversy, there remains a significant appetite for celebrity boxing matches. The road to the ring and concerns over safety. The fight was initially delayed in June when Tyson suffered an ulcer flare-up during a cross-country flight. Tyson later revealed that he nearly died on that flight and required 8 blood transfusions to recover. Given these serious health issues, many were surprised that the fight was sanctioned at all. This situation raises important questions about the responsibilities of boxing commissions and the safety protocols in place for fighters, particularly those who are older or have recently faced health challenges. The fact that Tyson, who is decades removed from his prime, was allowed to compete against a younger, more active fighter like Paul has sparked outrage among fans and experts. Critics argue that the sport should prioritize the safety of its participants and that fights involving older fighters should be closely scrutinized to prevent potential harm. Looking ahead, what's next? As for Jake Paul, the victory improved his professional boxing record to 11 wins and 1 loss, with his only defeat coming against Tommy Fury in February of last year. However, the future for Paul remains uncertain. With this recent controversy, it is unclear how he will navigate his career moving forward. Will he continue to pursue high-profile matches, or will this suspension and the surrounding debate force him to reconsider his approach to boxing? For Mike Tyson, the fight may have been a final chapter in a storied career, but it also raises questions about his legacy. After decades as a dominant force in boxing, how will this suspension and the public perception of the fight affect his standing in the sport? Tyson's admission of intentionally holding back raises further questions about the authenticity of celebrity boxing matches and what they mean for the sport as a whole. Conclusion: the suspensions handed to Jake Paul and Mike Tyson following their controversial fight in Texas serve as a reminder of the complexities that surround celebrity boxing. While the financial success of such bouts cannot be denied, the ethical and safety concerns they raise are equally significant. As the boxing world continues to evolve, It will be crucial for regulatory bodies to ensure that the well-being of fighters remains paramount. As fans, we are left to ponder the implications of this fight and what it means for the future of boxing. Will celebrity matches continue to dominate the landscape, or will traditional competitive bouts regain their prominence? Only time will tell. In the meantime, the boxing community will be watching closely as both Paul and Tyson navigate the aftermath of this high